Hello, in this Python programming video, we are going to look at initiating a new thread. So multi-threading is an amazing feature built into Python. It's not just unique to Python, many languages support it, and it's one of the fundamentals of modern computers. Without multi-threading, we wouldn't be able to, essentially, process data at the same time. It allows us to, have multiple threads. They're lightweight, and it just allows them they can communicate with each other. They can act as separate processes. So it's essentially allows us to have multiple applications open and do things. And in that application, even though we only have, let's say, one application, we might want to do several different things and make it look like they're happening at the same time. And with simple stuff, you might not notice the delay, but as you get into more advanced applications, multi-threaded application programming really does become a crucial aspect of it. So in this video, I'm just going to initiate a simple thread. So the first thing you need to do is just put usr/bin/python3. Now you're going to do import underscore thread. And so these are just some modules. I'm going to import a time module as well. We'll be using that. I'm going to define a function just called timefunc. And very funky. And it's going to take a thread and a delay parameter. In here, we'll have a count that will equal 0. We'll say while the count is, let's say, 5. What we're going to do is sleep for the the amount of time that we're passing into the time function. So that's basically going to be the time delay. So time delay, like so. Now we're going to do count plus equals 1. So this is incrementing it. Now we're going to print, and in here we're going to put %s %s. So this will be the thread and the actual, well, essentially the time as well. So what we're going to do is, well, we're going to forward. It should be an S. Yeah, it's not a $sign. That's my bad. I'm going to put %thread. So all this with this sort of style of strings we've done before. So feel free to go back if there's anything that you don't completely understand. And have I got all the brackets? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's all good. And now what we're going to do is do a try block, and in here I'm going to do underscore thread dot start. So this will allow us to start a new thread. So very simple to start a new thread. Inside here we'll call the time function that we created, and inside here we need to specify the parameters. So we specify like thread. I'm going to call it thread number 1, and then we'll specify the time. And for that, I'm just going to put 1. Now thread 2, accept, print, and if error occurs, we'll just print out error, unable to initiate thread. So now we're going to do while 1 : pass. So we'll save that, run it, and we'll go over it again some more. So if we run the thread, error unable to initiate thread. So let's take a look at what's gone wrong, because something has gone wrong. Okay, so bear with me. So yeah, I'm just gonna go over code from the top. So we have time function thread delay. That's when count equals 0, while count is less than 5. Time.sleep delay, yes. Count plus equals 1. Print %s colon thread comma time.ctime time.time my bad time is a method. So let's try running that now. Okay, there we go, and it is now working. So our thread is running, and this should be thread 2. That's what it should be called. Unable to initiate thread. So thread 2 has been unable to initiate. Right there. In my source code, I have this. Let's try this. Okay, so yeah, let's just keep going through it. So thread times dot ctime time, open close bracket. Okay, thread dot new start new thread time func. That was a mistake I made. Passing time func the name, and then the actual parameters separately. There we go. Okay, so that was a syntax error on my part. So what we're doing here, we are running both of the threads. If you were to change the time delay to the same style of time delay, there's a very high probability that they'll print on the same line, thread 1 and 2 will, because they'll be running at the same time. So we have a delay, the amount of time they run is right here. So this is sort of like the old style of initiating a thread. In the next tutorial, what we'll actually do is create a thread manually with a start and end. At the moment, it's just gone through an infinite loop to get to end it. You have to do Control-C, like so. Okay, so I'm going to save that, and that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next Python programming tutorial.